Recently, leaked memos and chats from ICE agents were revealed to the public that actually showed the outrageous and honestly quite shocking demands that the Trump White House had put on agents all over the country. To boil it all down, just to kind of give a quick overview, what the administration demanded was a bunch of made-for-TV moments showing ICE agents violently sometimes hauling away potential immigrants so that they could share it across social media. It got to the point where the Department of Homeland Security hired professional producers to effectively orchestrate the ICE raids that were taking place, to edit the footage, to make it picture perfect for the media. Let me read you this. Staff were reportedly told to brand arrestees as the worst of the worst, even when they had no criminal record, hunting instead for something newsworthy like an egregious immigration history. At the White House's request, ICE's Assistant Director for Public Affairs, Emily Covington, asked if a deportation flight video from Texas could be recut so that it wouldn't feature tons of females. A producer replied that they would re-edit the B-roll to remove the women. One official admitted that footage was dropped if the truth of the operation did not fit the slogan. So, we don't want people to see women, so edit out the women. It makes us look bad if we're doing this to, poor helpless women, but the men, screw them. Oh, and by the way, we did an ICE raid, but, things didn't go according to plan. It wasn't as big and grand as we thought it would be, so let's delete all of that footage because it doesn't fit our narrative. Or maybe the ICE raid went off without a hitch and the people they were after immediately gave up and calmly walked out in handcuffs. Well, that's not fun. We want the ones where people have to be thrown violently to the ground. We want to see these people roughed up. They had one where an individual was taken out on a stretcher and they overlaid the song "They See Me Rollin'" on it, which of course "Ridin' Dirty" is the song, but They played that because this immigrant was being rolled out. So, they see me rolling. The cruelty was the point. And if the footage was not cruel enough, it got deleted. They even brought out conservative influencers to accompany them on some of these raids so that they could go out there and get the best footage and best coverage and feed this propaganda through conservative media outlets. Benny Johnson did one. Dr. effing Phil did one. This entire department, the Department of Homeland Security, is nothing more than a propaganda machine at this point. They're hiring professional producers. They're hiring professional video editors. It's all for show because they want the bigoted MAGA base to see how cruel they can be to brown-skinned people. That's what this is. They want them to see the racism. They want them to see these people that do not look like them, that do not sound like them, being brutalized on TV. And if it ain't brutal enough, it hits the cutting room floor, right? There's more. The new leaks also reveal the drastic lengths members of ICE's Visual Communications Unit went in order to appease Trump officials. When professional producers were unavailable, public affairs officers were dispatched with phones to act as what one DHS official called a, quote, footage force multiplier, shooting raids and courthouse arrests themselves. One public affairs specialist ended up in the emergency room with a bloodied hand after being hit by a rock outside of a California marijuana farm. Another complained of being sent to volatile scenes in a t-shirt while agents around him wore body armor. ICE told the Washington Post that it now equips communication staff with protective gear, including vests and first aid supplies. So we don't care if the videographers get hurt, right? We don't care that our comms directors are getting hurt. As long as they get that footage, it's all that matters. Because this White House is all about appearances. It's all about what looks good on TV, not about policy, not about actually saving or protecting anybody, not about upholding the law. It's about what looks good on camera, and will it get the MAGA base riled up enough? Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.